project ever lead to the end of the world?
An enormous earthquake or a massive volcano eruption or asteroids smashing into the earth, will that happen?
The massive gas line ruptures, could it happen in your neighborhood?
Marijuana, could it be in your neighborhood?
So-called dirty bombs spewing toxic gas and radiation.
Is America ready?
Is the U.S. next?
Is America dangerously underprepared?
The flip-flop is the new sneaker, but behind this sandal lurks serious danger.
Hillary Clinton adopts alien babies.
Bras are known to cause cancer.
Baking can actually make you fat.
Hello, Bea and I are here today at the Seattle Times to interview Don Shelton, the executive editor. Follow us.
Hi, glad to be here. Thanks for coming.
So Bea and I wanted to address the difference between sensationalized news and irresponsible news. And we thought that sensationalized news was more of an exaggeration of the truth. We asked Don Shelton the same question, and here's what he said.
Well, I think they're pretty similar. I think they're both irresponsible. I think sensationalized would be blowing something out of proportion to what it really should be and making it seem more dramatic. And I think really newspapers and journalism are all about telling the truth. And sometimes that truth can be stretched and the facts can be overblown, and I think that's not a good thing. I think readers want facts, they want stories that tell the truth, and that's what we're trying to do.
So the whole point of sensationalized news is to provoke emotion in an audience and to reel viewers in. We wanted to ask Don Shelton, is there a happy medium when it comes to maintaining viewers or readers and delivering fair and accurate news that might not be as exciting?
I think journalism has kind of made a pivot toward digital journalism over the last few years. Even newspapers are doing more of that. And I think there's been people have talked a lot about page views, clickbait kind of stories that, fake news, all that sort of thing. And I think the important thing to remember is that you can make a subject that's fairly mundane, like politics, you can make it interesting if you do it well. So I think boring subjects don't have to be boring.
So currently in the news and media systems globally as well as here in the United States, a lot of journalistic principles that many journalists should hold close are currently in jeopardy. Some of these include credibility, facts, compassion, telling individual stories and making sure those are told truthfully and honestly. So sitting down with Don Shelton, I wanted to ask him what current journalistic principles he thinks are currently at risk. How does he see those improving in the future, or if they'll be able to improve at all, and how we can go about improving those?
I think the credibility factor is really an important one, and I think the publications that are chasing page views, trying to build an audience the wrong way, they're at risk for losing that credibility. I think you can do plenty of short little stories that are interesting because they keep people's interest, and you can do it in a conversational way, but you still have to have the facts. You still have to tell the truth. Free press is a basic, fundamental part of the Constitution, amendment, and it's super important. And making sure people be more transparent about what we do and how we do it, and make people understand that we have high standards, and that what they can read in our newspaper and online are super important to us, and that they can be trusted.